The purpose of this short video is to give you a working understanding of how our Anthology Marketing Plan captures qualified buyer interest from a host of media publishers and drives them to your listing, displayed with the highest standard at all price points. For the sake of making it relatively simple and easy to discuss with a potential client, whether in casual conversation or a formal listing presentation, I'd like to share with you what I think of as kind of an organizing principle, which really just amounts to 3 key phrases that help you explain our marketing program formally or informally. The first phrase is eye candy. I know, sounds kind of funny maybe, but I think it's a memory trigger. I think it's a great one. As human beings, we're attracted to all the visual stimuli out there, right? Cars, people, food, houses, you name it. So the media people are always looking for eye candy in the form of cars, people, food, and houses to get and hold our attention. In marketing speak, it's all about mind share. More specifics on this in a moment, but for now, just hold that thought. It may go something like this. I'm reading my New York Times online, in this case, the global edition. I decide to click on either the Great Homes link, or if I'm in the US edition of the Times, the New York Times, the real estate section, it's on the left side. I skip the ad and find myself on a page with lots of eye candy. For example, in the multimedia section or slideshow section running down the middle, I see 9 slideshows. Oh boy, this could be fun. So I click on the eye candy, which turns out to be an ad for one of our listings. And I find myself immediately looking at the detail page of that listing on SIR.com, which is great because I can see more eye candy. As I look at that estate, I may flip through the high-resolution photography, or I see now that there's a video, a narrated slideshow.
You are viewing one of our featured properties. Located in Englewood, New Jersey, this spectacular single-family home includes 8 bedrooms, 9 full bathrooms.
And if my native tongue happens to be Chinese, I'm delighted that I can listen to the narration in Mandarin.
欢迎浏览我们的精选房地产特辑。位于 Englewood 新泽西州，这个壮观的8卧室独栋家庭住宅。
I mean, this is cool. Okay, but I'm not in the market today for a $30 million estate in New Jersey. But I am curious if Sotheby's has any second home opportunities in Scottsdale, Arizona, around $350,000. So I can do that. And wouldn't you know, there are some choices. How about this one? And gee, I can look at high-resolution photos on this one too. And I can also listen to a narrated video slideshow.
Located in Scottsdale, Arizona, this lovely condominium includes 2 bedrooms.
I can even listen in Mandarin. How cool is that?
Scottsdale 亚利桑那州，这个豪华的2卧室，共管物业，包括2独立浴室。
Okay, so what just happened? The eye candy from one of the most widely read publications in the world drew me in and funneled me to SIR.com. I clicked through, where I saw terrific perceived value in the property representation, the white glove treatment. But then I was able to drill down to my specific area of interest and price point, and a property of about 1/100th of the value of that almost $30 million estate had the same high standards of representation, white glove treatment at all price points. So the 3 key phrases that explain the dynamics of what just happened are eye candy, the original ad in the New York Times, funnel, the click that got me to SIR.com and further got me to the Arizona market and price point of interest, and white glove. The same standards of representation on the $30 million property were present on the $350,000 property. Eye candy, funnel, white glove. You can remember that, and of course what it stands for. Okay, so now let's apply this to our marketing on the grand scale. We have SIR.com as our hub. Our network of over 600 offices and over 12,000 agents feeds the hub with inventory. Visitors can search for that inventory in the traditional ways, by price, location, or in our case, by lifestyle. They like that. They can also go to the local broker's website and find your listing. The affiliation with the Sotheby's auction house is, of course, huge. It gives us the cachet of that 270-year tradition of excellence, preconditioning visitors to the Sotheby's International Realty website and brand to expect that same level of excellence. And of course, we deliver, right? Moving on, that listing hub, SIR.com, is search engine optimized so that if, for example, you Google luxury real estate, out of some 518 million pages, over 500 million pages in this search with luxury real estate content, I have at least 2 opportunities to get to SIR.com on the first page of that search. Wow. Google's sort of the ultimate funnel. Similarly with YouTube. The Sotheby's Realty YouTube channel can funnel the visitor to SIR.com. But now comes the multi-million-dollar collaborative marketing agreements we have with the media powerhouses of the world. New York Times, Wall Street Journal, BBC, Financial Times, International Herald Tribune, South China Morning Post, Propco Luxury. Then we have SIR Mobile, noting that more people will search for properties on mobile devices this year than computers. I find that just stunning. Then there's the brand and property marketing we do through social media channels. Then there are additional print and digital marketing venues through prestigious media like Architectural Digest, Bloomberg Markets, Canada's The Globe and Mail, The Robb Report, and again, there are others. All of these media have eye candy in various forms and formats. The greater point here is that they all have one purpose: drive qualified traffic to your listing, whether directly or more often through SIR.com. From Sotheby'sRealty.com, listings are pushed out to various online aggregators, the wheel. Now that we have looked at the dynamics of how this works, we can have a much better understanding and appreciation of the Anthology Media Plan. Anthology means collection. The media plan is summarized in this schematic, which breaks down the media channels and various types of marketing venues from banner ads to slideshows. Then we have a collection of individual marketing pieces that tie directly to those marketing dynamics we just looked at. The global media piece in the middle is actually a nice summary of where and how the plan is targeting 700 million impressions this year. See the training marketing video 2, 700 million paths to your seller's front door, for much more on that. Again, you can see in this presentation how the Anthology Marketing Collection overlays the dynamics of eye candy, funneling qualified traffic to SIR.com, then pushed out to other major media channels, all for the purpose of driving virtual showings of your listing, keeping in mind that the representation of your listing at all price points gets the same white glove treatment. Again, eye candy, funnel, white glove. I also love the analogy of the blue box and the blue sign. The blue box, of course, representing Tiffany's. Go online to Tiffany's and see their eye candy. But if you need a $150 gift, you can find one. And you still get the blue box. You still get the perceived value and white glove treatment at all price points. Whether the blue box or the blue sign, people want that. We do have the most brilliant and powerful marketing for residential real estate on the planet. When you can explain it, it builds value not only for our company brand, but brand you. I hope this helps you get a lot of blue signs with your name on them. To be continued.